Hey there, music lovers. Today, we're diving into a fascinating chapter in music history, specifically the rise and fall of the Monkees' sophomore album, More of the Monkees. This album, which dominated the charts for an impressive 18 weeks, is a testament to the band's early success and the era's cultural impact. But it's also a story of tension, creativity, and the challenges of being a band in the fast-paced music industry. So, let's explore why this album is more than just a chart topper, and how it reflects the dynamics of the Monkees themselves. First things first, the album's chart-topping success is undeniable. More of the Monkees hit the #1 spot on the Billboard 200 chart in February 1967, and stayed there for an impressive 18 weeks. This was a huge deal, especially considering the band's status as a fictional quartet turned real-life pop-rock sensation. The album's lead single, I'm a Believer, written by Neil Diamond, became a defining tune for the band, and its B-side, I'm Not Your Steppin Stone, also made a mark on the charts. These songs showcased the band's ability to create catchy, memorable hits that resonated with the American youth culture. However, the story behind the album is a bit more complex. The Monkees' success led to a rushed production process, with the album being released without the band's full knowledge or approval. This was a common issue in the early days of rock and roll, where producers often prioritized commercial success over artistic integrity. The band was not involved in the album's creation, and they were only given copies of the album to purchase from a record store. This lack of involvement and control over their own work would later lead to tensions within the band. One of the most intriguing aspects of More of the Monkees is the use of session musicians. The band was reduced to providing only their vocals, with session musicians handling the instrumentals. This was a significant departure from the band's original vision, as they wanted to play their own instruments and have more creative control. Mickey Dolenz, one of the band members, even went as far as to call the album probably the worst album in the history of the world in a Melody Maker interview. This statement highlights the band's frustration and their desire for more artistic freedom. The tensions within the band came to a head after the album's release. The band brought their concerns to Don Kirshner, who oversaw their production. Kirshner implemented a rule that the Monkees could only provide vocals on his productions, with session musicians handling the instrumentals. This further emphasized the band's lack of control over their own music. Michael Nesmith, one of the band members, even campaigned for the band to play their own instruments on their next record, expressing his frustration with the situation. Despite the challenges and tensions, More of the Monkees remains a significant album in the band's discography. It showcases their ability to create catchy hits, and their early success in the music industry. The album's impact on the charts and its enduring popularity are testaments to the band's talent and the era's cultural significance. The album's release also marked a turning point for the band, as they began to assert their creative control and push back against the industry's pressures. In conclusion, More of the Monkees is a fascinating chapter in the band's history, showcasing their early success, the challenges of the music industry, and the band's fight for artistic freedom. It's a reminder that even the most successful albums can have complex stories behind them, and it's worth exploring these stories to understand the full impact of the music we love. So, the next time you listen to this album, remember the tensions and struggles that went into its creation, and appreciate the talent and passion that the Monkees brought to the music scene. Thanks for watching, and keep exploring the fascinating world of music history.